Hey, what's up guys? Josh here. I'm here with Coach Katie and we're going to go over this week's Fast and Furious Fat Furnace Friday workout. So they've got 15 seconds of work, 15 seconds to rotate. We're going to have 6 stations. You're going around the room 4 times. You'll have a 2.5 minute break and then we will show you 6 more exercises and you're going to do those 6 for 4 more rounds. You ready, KK?
Ready.
Okay, so over here on the ropes, we're going to start with our lunge slam. So you're going to step back in that lunge. As you step up out of that lunge, you can use that momentum to get that rope up, and then step back, slamming that rope down. If you want to add a little dynamic movement to it, you can throw that jump in, so lunge jump into those slams as well. If this is hard on your knees, of course, you just go into those rope slams for that 15 seconds. From there, we're rotating over to our suspension trainer area where we're going to be doing our wall ball slam. So, we're going to squat down here as you drive up, slam that ball against the wall. Notice how Katie keeps that ball right there in front of her face at her chest here. She's not dropping it down. And then she's also coming up to her toes as she tries to drive that ball through the wall on every single slam. From there, we're coming out to the blue floor. And we're going to do some long jumps here, so we're going to load and explode, and then nice soft landings. Again, load, explode, nice soft landings. Now I want you to jump as far as you can, but what's really important is that every landing is safe and a solid landing here. Jumping too far isn't going to help you here, so don't think about distance. At first think solid landings to protect those knees. Of course, if that's hard on your knees, you can either prisoner lunge down the floor, or the lunges are hard on those knees, you can also just do some squats, those body weight squats at one end of the floor. Deep breath in, push that air as you come back up. From there, we're headed over to this end of the blue floor. There'll be some room on the edge of the blue floor here for you to go into your plank walk, so push-up position, down to those forearms and elbows. Back down and up. Try to come up with a different arm first each time if you can here, but focus on walling up those abs, keeping those glutes squeezed nice and tight here, protecting that lower back, nice and controlled. You can slow it down if you need to, and if you're getting tired, just hold that plank either from the push-up position or from those forearms for that 15 seconds. From there, we're headed over to our skiers. You're going to grab those handles, soft bend in those elbows, then keep them nice and rigid as you pull down. Deep breath in as you reach up, coming up to those toes. Push that air out as you sit your butt back and reach as far back as you can with those handles, getting as much distance on those pulls as you can. From there, we're coming out to the last station of the first half. We're going to grab some lighter dumbbells. Katie's going to go with some 8s. We'll have some 5s out here for you as well. 5s, 8s, and 10s is really all you need for this one. So we're doing our duck and punch here. Duck and punch. We're going to squat down. As you come up, you're going to pivot and throw that arm. So as Katie pivots to her left side, she's throwing with the right arm. As she pivots to her right side, she's punching with that left arm here. Squat and then come up and punch here. Okay, so that's the first half. We have 6 more exercises coming for you now. I'm going to demonstrate, and Katie's going to tell you what we're doing. So catch your breath, KK.
I'm going to try to tell you what we're doing. Okay, so for the second half, for the ropes, you're going to be in a plank position. Keeping in on that floor with the other arm, you're slamming that rope up. Slam it as hard as you can. Notice how Josh keeps his hips nice and still here so that hip isn't opening up. Okay? When you come back around in round number 2, you'll slam with the other hand. All right, station number 2. Now you're going to use the TRX instead of the balls, and we are going to do our squat jumps. So you're going to keep your feet wide apart here, and you're going to squat down, jump up, squat down, jump up. Notice how Josh goes right into the next squat as he hits the floor, soft landing, better on the knees. If you need to take the jump out, just use those TRX for support, and you're just squatting. Station number 3 here on the floor, we're going to get our sliders out.
Hurry!
We're going to do our slider climbers. So plank position, and you're driving your knees up towards your elbows, keeping your back flat. Notice how Josh also doesn't let his hips curl under. You can go slower with the sliders if you need to. You can take the sliders out completely and just drive one leg up, or take one leg up at a time, or let's just hold that plank position if you need to, okay? Station number 4, we're gonna use the boxes now, and you're gonna do box walkovers. So, feet centered with the box, your feet don't move. Now you're gonna step up and over, go out as wide as you can. with that hand. If you want to add the push-up in, you'll step up over, squeeze your shoulder blades, press back up. You can also do this from your knees if you need to, which you'll use the blue floor, go from your knees. Make sure your hips are up and away from your knees here. Station number 5 is going to be iso squat curls. So, over by the dumbbells, so we're not using ski ergs anymore. You're gonna come over, you're gonna hold a squat position, chest up, shoulders down and away from your ears, and you're gonna do bicep curls with those dumbbells. Notice how Josh starts in a hammer position, curls up, palms faces face, and then back down. You can also just hold one dumbbell and curl that way as well if you need to. All right, and then station number 6, we're gonna come out to this strip of the blue floor, we're gonna do sprinter lunges. So, Josh is gonna start in a lunge position, reaching down for that other toe, and then coming up on that front foot, driving that knee up in front of him here, keeping that front foot out in front. If you need to, or if you want to make this a little bit more challenging, you can jump up as you bring that lunging knee up, jump up on that front leg. If you need to, you can switch legs in between, or you'll work one leg for the first round, second leg on the second round. All right, guys, looks like you're